Welcome back, everyone. My name is Eltimar, and we're going to be continuing our Let's Play of Wrath of the Righteous. Where we left last time, we were, back in Dresden. Seal has come to talk with us. This is going to be the start of the quest, where we go to Elan's wedding, I believe, or we start the Elan's wedding, sort of, quest line. Sela seems to be in a good mood. She smiles at you and then scratches the back of her head, as if suddenly realizing something. I probably shouldn't have come to you officially, like to an audience, but this is the only way to catch you these days. I wanted to ask, would you like to go shopping with me? It's probably not right to distract the Knight Commander with such trifles, but I thought I should drag you out for a walk. We haven't enjoyed a moment's peace since we met. We've either been saving Canaveras or marching on Dresden. Besides, I desperately need advice. I'm going to buy a present, and I know next to nothing about fancy jewelry. Great idea. I'd love to stretch my legs for a little bit. Great. I'll meet you at the jewelry shop. It's in the east of the city, and we're going to go deal with that in 1 second. I'm just going to quickly check to see how our decrees are doing. The slowest campaign map load ever. Alright, there we go. Outpost to Bastion. Alright, we can do that now too. Let's build a second Bastion. Where do we want it to be? We built one down here. The Lands of Yath Watch. We should probably build one sort of over here in this area. At least as close to this area as possible. Maybe Gloomy Gorge would be the closest that we have available to us at the moment. Or Treasonholm? Treasonholm's actually, I think, a bit closer. Let's do it there. We will upgrade the settlement to another level, and we can build buildings there. Important. And yeah, we'll see what we can do. Alright, so we can build all sorts of things. Most importantly, though, we want a teleportation circle. We want a sanctuary. Nope. Shelter? Yes. Shelter. And we'll buy a mercenary guild. Because I want lots of mercenary units to be available to us. And a salvager's post. Sounds like a good plan. And we'll build... What will we build? Watchtower? Supply center? Yeah, supply center. We need this material income pretty badly all the time, basically. Alright, that should be good. Let's just make sure that we have all our decrees going. We probably have a couple to do. Heaven Warriors, we can get more Manavik Devas. Let's get some more of those. Headed our way. We have the Fate of the Dirty Squealer, which we can't do anything about at the moment. Do we have any logistics plans we can do? We can do another outpost expansion. We need more materials, I believe. 3,540. So yeah, we just are missing these like always. We're making 71 a day, but we just can't keep enough of them around. Where'd it go? Not there. There it is. Issue to the decree. Alright, we have 3 going now. We have Heaven Warriors to get more Manavik Deva. And, yeah, things are going okay. Next thing we'll do is strengthen our diplomatic connections to rank that up. It's pretty important to do. But hopefully we'll be able to teleport around our lands fairly soon. It seems pretty important. Even with our other group, we're starting to buff up our settlements so that we can teleport around a little more easily. Instead of walking for 800 years across the landscape, which does take way too long. Anyways, let's move. We're gonna go to shopping time. Also, you may notice my voice sounds different. We are on our mobile recording stuff. I had to come back to Victoria because work has not completed my work from Vancouver paperwork. Apparently they have changed some policy to allow me to go work out there as opposed to the city I'm currently in. So I am literally doing this on a headset. Well, it's not like a cheap headset or anything like that. It's a pretty nice headset, but it is no, it's no Shure MV7 or whatever it's called.
Follow if you dare.
It'll be fine. It'll be good enough for now. Let's go into the Jewelry Artisan. Do my eyes deceive me? The victorious Knight Commander herself has paid a visit to my shop. Such an honor. Such an honor. A dignified dwarf in a luxurious, beautifully adorned garment bows before you. Before turning to Sela, you are most welcome as well, I Amadeus Faithful. It's a pleasure to see so many brave crusaders within these walls. I am Derek Sunhammer, the jeweler. This shop is one of many that I own. Ah, Master Derek himself. I heard the only place one is likely to bump into you is at a royal reception. Not at all. My wares are expensive, not least because I have to buy costly materials or metals and gems, and also pay for security of the shops and workshops throughout Mendev and beyond its borders. My prices limit the circle of my clientele, but that doesn't mean I myself shun all those not in possession of a noble title. Master Derek gives you a warm smile. I must say, I'm very glad to see you here. Why did you decide to open a shop on the front line of the war? There are two sides to me, and if I can put it that way, I am both a merchant and an artist. For the artist in me, the crusade is a limitless source of inspiration. In recent years, I have crafted very few delicate items, plants and flower patterns, My current preference is for heavier, larger jewelry, dark metal, expressive gems, and cool colors. Everything that reminds me of steel armor, the calming weight of a shield in your hand, the clash of weapons. But the merchant in me sees something else. Dresden. A risky but potentially fruitful new market. If you succeed in your noble cause, and defeat or at least push back the demons, the city will thrive. And whoever is first to make a splash here will reap the rewards. These are my motives, inspiration and greed in equal measure. Master Derek makes a helpless gesture. Seal wants to talk to you about something. You have my full attention, the dwarf strokes his beard. It's a simple, Master. You might remember that a while ago Sir Elan of the Houndhearts ordered a ring from you. A silvery ring with a blue-green gem. I would like to buy something similar, but I only have this much money. Sela shows him her coin purse. If what Sela is offering is not enough, I will help. Come on, Elira. Sela is embarrassed. I only invited you along for advice. I can handle the expenses myself. Oh, I would advise you not to reject the commander's help out of hand. With her participation, I can offer you something truly special that fits your description perfectly. A ring with a blue-green gem, just as you described. This is one of my latest creations, and I'm very proud of it. Alas, your own funds, my dear, are only enough for my plainest ring, and the gem in it is not the right color. We need the very best. Sela sends you a grateful look. You performed a good action. Master Derek lowers his head respectfully and retrieves a box from the bag on his belt, opening it to reveal an exquisite ring with a glittering bright green jewel. He lets light play on the gem's facets and then places the box in Sela's hand. This is a special item, and I'm glad to see it go to someone as worthy as yourself. For how could the commander's friend be anything but? May it bring good fortune to its owner. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't usually make sales in my own shops. I have golems for that. Besides, I prefer spending my time at my workbench, not behind the counter. But I was glad to serve you, Commander, and your valiant companion. All the best. If only he wasn't a traitor. Well, that's done. Sela stows the ring box. Come with me to the barracks to give the ring to Alan, will you? After that, we can go to the tavern and have a few drinks. Are you happy with what you bought? Well, yes, the truth is, I just needed a reason to talk to him and show that I want us to patch things up. I'm not great at all this friendship stuff, but I'm trying. Well, okay then. We got kicked out of the store, and we're walking through the street. Dresden is a nice little town, and since we got here, it's really transformed. It looks better than ever. By the way, this goes really fast, and I can't read them all, so you're going to have to read them all. If you would like to. There we go. I think we've arrived at the barracks. We are so much faster than Sela. It's kind of rude that we ran way ahead of her so fast. Sela, Knight Commander. Alan seems a little discomfited. Good to see ya. Not this again. Well, to avoid a drawn-out conversation, I'll get to the point. I got you a gift. It's, well, a ring to replace the one Curl stole. Oh, Sela, thank you so much, but you shouldn't have. I've already apologized to you for how I behaved back at the camp, and I'll say it again. I don't blame you for anything. We fought shoulder to shoulder here in Dresden. Can't we let bygones be bygones? Sure we can, but take the present. Your wedding is right around the corner. Sela puts the ring in the knight's hand. Did you know we found Janna after she ran off? She was taken prisoner by demons. So I heard, and I'm not surprised. She didn't just let us down, she let herself down. By the way, when's the long-awaited wedding? Very soon, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. It would be a tremendous honor if you would come to my wedding. We're going to hold it not far from the walls of Dresden, to the east, towards the river. Sela's already been invited, now I'm asking you. You showed so much kindness to me when you helped me look for that ill-fated ring. I simply must repay you somehow. Besides, Kiana would simply love to meet you, and I can't deny her anything. This is great. Say you'll go, Elira. We'll have so much fun. Yeah, I'll be there. Thank you, Commander, and you, Sela, for the gift. The wedding meadow has been revealed. So long, my friend. Ugh, thank you for coming for a walk with me. It's nice to take a breather between fights sometimes. I hope we have a good time at the wedding. All these battles and divine powers, we need to make sure we don't lose touch with ordinary life. Sela turns to us. Alright, let's get... Oh, that's the wrong one. We need to leave and go to the wedding. It'll be a fine wedding full of definitely not demons. Alright, let's roll. Down to the drawbridge. That's a really big cliff. Like, this is a very impressive drawbridge type area. Look at that thing. The size of that chasm. Anyways, we're here. I got distracted by chasms. Oh, we're all fatigued. Do we care? Yes. No. We can rest there. It's fine. I think. Maybe? I think we can rest there. I think we still have some corruption. Yeah, we do. We're fine. We're fine for resting. Let's just throw a spell on there. We'll make it a... I don't know. We really need to get better scroll things. This is fine. Also, that requires chitin and stuff, but let's just keep making Bazor, Rainbow Quartz, Mage Armor things. Not that we'll ever need them, probably, but whatever. It's fine. Blah, 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 blah. 8 hours of resting has passed, and we are golden. And we did all the things that we needed to do. Cool beans. Let's go to the wedding meadow. We do have Sela with us. You need to have Sela with you for this, which makes perfect sense. Commander, Sela, you're here. Alan is trying so desperately to hide his excitement, it's almost comical. Welcome. I'm a little confused. Where are the musicians? The crowd of drunken guests. The last wedding I went to, we got the priest drunk off his face. Oh, please don't try to do that here. We already had enough trouble. Kiana worships Desna, I Ayamade. In the end, we invited a priestess of Abadar to conduct the ceremony so that no one would be offended. Congratulations, but where's the bride? Let me tell you everything. Before the official ceremony, all the guests are enjoying themselves at 2 venues. The one on the right has been organized by my Houndhearts, the one on the left by Kiana's friends. Each venue has its own theme, but I won't tell you which is which. It'll be more fun to see for yourselves. Both venues have food and drinks, and a little contest where you can win prizes. Kiana is greeting guests in her venue, and I'm leaving mine, or for mine now. I have a special role to play there. I think I should look around, study the wedding traditions of Uplanders, just in case I need to know them someday. Let's go. With your looks, I wouldn't count on a wedding anytime soon. That is grim. Let's go and take a look. We'll look, memorize everything, and I'll think it over later. Enjoy, Commander. There's still time before the ceremony. Sela, thank you for coming too. Let's roll and go see how everything's panning out. You can loot some of this stuff through the wall, which is funny, but this is like a little maze that we can do. There are many Houndheart knights and stuff. This is the best man. A Fae steps into your path. You suppose he must be a Houndheart, but his knight's armor is mixed with gaudy items, and there are fake wings fastened to his back. All travelers, you're stepping into the wonderful land, the charmed land, the most perfect land ever created by the gods, the first world, and I am its guard, the beautiful Fae Gate Mistress. Before you enter, you must answer my question. What is the key that opens every gate? Tentacles. Will someone explain to me why every 10th Crusader in Mendev gives tentacles as their answer? Fine. We'll let this mystery remain a mystery. Now you may enter and learn the mysteries of the past, and fight for the treasure of our Fae ruler. The Fae points to the middle of the tent, where seated on a throne is none other than Alan. His head is crowned with fake horns, a green cape sweeps over his shoulders, and his torso is proudly bare. Is Alan pretending to be the Wild Hunt monarch? He is the monarch, the true ruler of the magical lands of the first world. The Fae lowers his voice. The bride is particularly taken with the costume. Fae, what is this tiara you're wearing? It's so beautiful and exquisitely crafted. This is the tiara of beautiful Fae. To tell you the truth, I borrowed it from my sister as a prop. It was a gift from some admirer of hers. She's gone off him now and doesn't wear it anymore, but I believe it's the work of Sunhammer himself. It's a good thing it's not a real Fae tiara. Real Fae tiaras can make strange things happen, like you put one on and donkey ears might grow out of your head. Sela grumbles. What's the Fae ruler's treasure? It's a priceless artifact which our monarch has owned since the dawn of time. It looks exactly like an ordinary broom, but don't be fooled into thinking we Fae simply failed to find any good props. So the artifact, the monarch used to own it, but then a treacherous predator, the most fearsome of any who live in the forest of the First World, sneaked into the treasury and stole it. The predator lives in a secret lair which is conveniently located in this area. Everyone who makes it through the enchanted wilds of the First World and reaches the Beast Slayer will get a reward. Oh, damn, old-timer Sela hasn't played games like this since her thieving days. We gotta accept the challenge. I'll take part in the treasure hunt. Alright, then I'll repeat the rules. You need to search our corner of the First World, find our amazing broom-shaped artifact, but you need to answer a few riddles. You'll see. Come face to face with a dangerous predator, then you'll get the reward. Alright, let's go. By the way, you also... Oh my god, we are in... Is it because we're the only person in this group and we're carrying? No, it doesn't make sense. We're still light encumbrance. Are we just slowed? Well, I'm gonna steal all this stuff anyways. We were just not allowed to run fast through here. That being said, I don't think we're gonna have to deal with any of these color spray things.
I do what I mean.
And as I say that, I failed my will save. What is our will save? Let's just keep moving. It's fine. We can jump over with mobility checks, by the way. But then we miss things like a treasure back here somewhere. Like that one. I think we missed... Where did we come into this place? We must have started somewhere around here. I guess here, and then we started to come up here. That chest is empty, so let's just... Oh, I see. We were like this. It changed our camera angle. That's what happened here. Just gonna keep grabbing random junk. We've already looted this chest, and the beast is over here. Oh, hello, adventurer. You must be looking for the artifact that was stolen from the Wild Hunt Monarch. I'm the beast who crept in and snatched the artifact. I've taken steps to prevent the stolen property from being returned to its rightful owner. Namely, I've placed the true artifact among several fakes. You'll never guess which one's the real one. The beast points to a few identical brooms. What will happen if I choose one of the fake artifacts? According to the rules, you're supposed to turn to stone if you take the wrong broom. Artifact. But to be honest, I'm willing to help you out. I actually forget which one I marked as the right one. So I can just take a broom and go. There's supposed to be a battle with a predator, but I'm not drunk enough for that yet, so just take any broom and go. Don't forget to give it to Elan. The monarch will give you a reward for returning the artifact. And we are, of course, color sprayed again. And I'm going to pause the video for just a second, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, let's continue on our way. Let's go talk to some people. We have to go talk to Elan and turn in our broom. Elan is trying very hard to maintain his aloof demeanor, but he can't help break into a smile every few moments. Mortals, you've returned my artifact, and I shall reward you forthwith. We Fey monarchs are noble beings, and not evil at all. Color me surprised, friend. I never thought I'd see a straight-laced Sir Elan come to his own wedding, dressed up as a Fey princeling. I'm begging you, no jokes about the horns, please. I don't want to be remembered as the cuckold bridegroom. Elan sighs, but then starts smiling again. I don't know if you've ever fallen in love, Sela. I don't remember you ever talking about it, but when it happens, you're no longer who you once were. I suppose I didn't expect this of myself either, but Kiana was so desperate to have an unusual wedding, I thought to myself, if unusual is the goal, then I should do something I've never done before. The wedding's great, I'm having fun. All the guests keep telling me that. That means all the effort was worth it. And now, if you please, I'd like to return to my role. Please continue to enjoy the festivities. Alright. Probably fake Shaika. You see a broad-shouldered woman standing, wearing a hood. The outline of her form is constantly trembling and shifting, probably because of a spell of some sort. Greetings, traveler. We are Shaika, the many, rulers of time, piercing through all the epochs. We know the secrets of the past and the present. We can reveal your destiny through this fortune cookie. The woman points at the box beside her. You can't be the real Shaika, right? The woman winks but says nothing. Take the fortune cookie. The note in the cookie says, you'll have an amazing journey, new friends, and many unexpected discoveries. Thanks, I'll be going now. See, the funny thing is, it is a probably fake Shaika, but that's because Shaika takes any form and switches forms rapidly and whenever it wants to. So that could actually be Shaika just doing stuff, just being mischievous, because that's what Shaika does. It's kind of amazing that that's part of the game, actually. Kiana and Elan make such a beautiful couple. The commander herself is here. Well, I never. We're not going to start this yet. We got to go over and go see the vampire one. I think it's vampires or something like that anyways.
I sense something.
A slender woman with a flowing dress walks towards you. The first thing you notice is her eyes. They are a striking blue-green. Welcome, travelers, to the secret, steeped land of Ustalav. You've come to the kingdom of grim mysteries and exquisite secrets. I, the vampire princess, am delighted to see you in my castle. After a pause, the woman smiles coyly. I'm glad to finally meet you, Knight Commander Sela. I am Kiana, soon-to-be wife of that unfortunate knight who invited you here. Sela rolls her eyes. Horrible. Imagine walking through the whirlwind and then bam, you're in Ustalav. I'm not even sure a paladin is allowed to feast with a vampire princess. It's lucky you're not a follower of Pharasma, valiant Sela. Arisno, the Dresden priestess of Abadar, is a short distance away from the happy bride, although I'll admit I'm not used to feasting with the undead either. Oh, stop it. My friends and I are completely harmless vampires. We won't bite, Kiana laughs musically. Truth be told, we chose the theme of Ustalav because it lets us wear beautiful dresses, light candles, and drink red wine all evening, pretending that's blood. I personally can't think of a better way to celebrate my wedding. Oh, vampire princess, I'm honored to be your guest. Welcome, guest. My castle may be humble, but I hope it will entertain you. There is a trickery check here.
I finished here. Is there more?
The skeleton has a slight sheen to it, judging by the texture. It's made of marzipan, and we got a marzipan bone out of it. And then we get some more random items. I don't know. I picked up a bunch of, like, non-magical and non-masterwork stuff, so we're going to have to figure that out after this all, but that's fine.
What a discovery.
I perception checked something. Right, it's this. This happened in the other one too, and I can't figure it out because it says loot,
I do what I must.
but there's nothing to loot. There's nothing to click on, nothing you can do. There's like some weird bones on the table or something, but I don't know what it is. And you can't pick it up, so I don't really know what to do about that. Let's go loot the other treasure chest. I'll take it all. I think that's pretty well everything we can do in the wedding area. 3 cheers for Alan and Kiana, says the incredibly drunk bridesmaid, who is unable to walk in any sort of straight line. Houndheart Knights. Commander herself. Well, I never. Alright, I guess that's gonna be it. We're gonna talk to Arsno, whatever. Knight Commander, how can I help? Arsno lowers her head graciously. Wait for the beginning of the ceremony. I don't mind spending time before the ritual with you. Are you sure? I'm a boring companion. There's plenty of entertaining activities around. Wander around a little longer. Did we miss anything? I'm just going to quickly check the fringes. And maybe take a look at this. The rings of the future husband and wife, the one brought by Kiana, and the one given by Sela to Alan. This is such a cool little wedding, though. The 2 little thingies. But it's weird that the bride and groom are so far apart for the whole thing. Anyways, seen enough entertainments. Your company's most welcome, Knight Commander. Let's do it. If I might get your attention, everyone, before we get to the important part of the ceremony, I want you to welcome 2 very dear guests. This is the commander of the 5th Crusade, thanks to whose efforts the Sword of Valor now flies proudly over Dresden once more. And Sela, paladin of Iamade, the commander's personal companion, and someone I have the honor of calling a friend. Sela, would you say a few words? Now we just gotta wait for the thing.
Hello, everyone. Hey, I need some advice. What should I say? Giving speeches really isn't my thing.
Sela glances at you and adds in a whisper. I'm just gonna check something quick. Okay. Just speak from the... Actually, talk seriously about important matters. You're giving a speech to mark a new stage in Alan and Kiana's life.
Like I have any serious advice to give. Fine,
We need more lawful.
Ilan and Kiana, this is a whole new chapter in your life. I congratulate you from the bottom of my heart, but I also want to say it's good that you found each other and that we've all gathered together here in such dark times. Sorry for raising a grim subject on this happy occasion, but the forces of the Abyss don't just want to kill and destroy. They want to wipe out all the joy in the world. But as long as we love one another, make friends, and have fun. They will not win.
Sela clears her throat.
That's what we're fighting for, isn't it? For weddings, fun, and laughter. Even in the cursed lands of the World Wound. Even after 100 years of war.
Sela turns to us and adds quietly, yeah, you're right.
You know, I wanted you to come here with me so I could show you that our efforts aren't in vain. Not long ago, demons ruled over all of this area we're in. And they did all sorts of abominable things here. But now, Dresden stands as an indestructible fortress. And weddings are taking place here. It's all because of you. So, let's watch the ceremony and enjoy ourselves.
Sela smiles. Arsino casts a solemn look over the gathered crowd, her eyes are glistening either from emotions or the vampire wine. Welcome, honored guests, to the wedding of Alan and Kiana. Today I'm delighted to play my part in the beginning of something so special. The beginning of a happy new family. When something as strong as your love for one another is born from the chaos of life, all of the gods of order triumph. Sela is listening to the priestess with a broad smile on her face. Before we begin the most important part of the ceremony, I ask the guests to put something in this cup that they think will serve the newlyweds well in their new chapter. Ah, I've heard about this custom. It's called the Cup of Wishes. People put nice things, symbolizing wishes. For example, a coin for wealth, a toy for the birth of a child, and so on. I'll put in a coin for Sweet Life, the marzipan. The guests put their gifts into the cup one by one. A luxurious shimmering tiara, a flashy ring. Kiana's friend even takes the bejeweled collar from around her dog's neck and puts it in the cup. Ah, friends, but these gifts are too expensive. The keeper of the macabre menagerie smiles to Kiana, showing her fake fangs. Don't even think about refusing. They come with the best of wishes. Knowledge Arcana on this one. Each piece of jewelry was innocuous enough on its own, but now that they've all been gathered together, your suspicions have been raised. Their magical auras are too strong and varied to be mundane trinkets possessing only enough magic to readjust their size to the wearer. Sela, the jewelry, there's something wrong with it. I had this feeling something was wrong. It's the jewelry, right? They're all made by Master Sunhammer, weren't they? And he also made that ring that... The gifts have been given. Let us praise the gods. In the name of Abadar, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may exchange rings and join your lips in a kiss. Kiana, stop. It's dangerous. You ruined everything, mortal. Fight time! Alrighty, lots and lots of things going on here. There's an Abyssal Huntress, there's a Distorted Mythic Shear, which is going to be very annoying. There's a Ruchelet, who is a ranged person right in melee with the Distorted Mythic Shear. In fact, I'm going to move Interceptor over there, try and help out that situation. I'm going to move a Ruchelet away to, like, she's going to take an AOO for sure. And it's going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt nearly as badly. It's getting hit in the face by, like, multiple attacks. Juperleth. Stupid thing. We could... It's probably good to Evil Eye that thing. We'll move away.
This condition is irrational.
Nenio just got annihilated. I mean, she'll be fine, but still kind of annoying. Alright, Sela's up. Let's get on to this. Can't get in range. Super. Arsino, a cleric, can't do anything useful because apparently she wants to be a archer instead of cleric. Do we just delay till after an action? No, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's a shadow demon. Shit. I didn't even notice that. Kiana just got gooed. I don't know what that does. I'm gonna move up. It's Curl. Curl is back. And we just healed everyone a little bit. Alan's coming down. Oh, nope, he's just gonna stop right there. Okay.
Vision blurring.
Yeah, you're just gonna move over here.
Peculiar.
How many attacks of opportunity does that freaking guy get? Let's just take it out this turn, I guess. Alright, we have the shear here. We knocked it down and almost killed it. Next attack, it is this one. Arusha can shoot, so she's gonna start. She just got annihilated. Well, not annihilated, but hurt pretty badly by that stupid Omox. Got into range of us. This is fine. Everything is okay. Let's just get ourselves a nice old-fashioned scorching ray to the face. And I missed a bunch of times. What the heck was that? This is fine. Sela, finish this thing off, please. Or not. Miss all of your attacks. Super. So much for the Hound Hearts. They can't even hit anything. Awful. Lan, what can you do? Can you heal? Probably a wise choice. We'll re-rest after this. Alright, Ember, I want you to... Or sorry, this isn't Ember, this is Nenio. Nenio can finally do a haste. Which will help us out quite a lot. Probably. And move back. Alright, 3 attacks. We killed it, but it's going to get back up. Let's attack this one. Did we kill the Shadow Demon in 1 hit? Nice. Alright, well that takes care of that. Let's shoot the Zomox, I guess. Yeah, we're taking a lot of damage, but that's fine. She'll be fine.
Too late for apologies.
Don't really care about the Abyssal Huntress too much.
I fear I've been wounded.
Into the fray!
And we're just gonna go up there and hit this one around some more. Whoa, Arsino just did a ton of damage. What kind of damage was that? Piercing and holy. Okay, fair enough.
You should have run.
That guy's dead. And what's left over at the thing up there? It's gonna come back to life just in a second here. Oh, I guess we have also the Abyssal Huntress as well. But I'm more worried about this one. And it's back.
Make your peace.
Oof. Arusha is pissed. She just did so much damage. She got tired of getting beat on and just started... Oops, that was the wrong button. Whatever, it doesn't matter. She doesn't need to go anywhere. Who got negative leveled? Better not be one of my guys. Is Sela not using a sword? Oh, she has Radiance on. Okay. Just doesn't seem like she was doing any damage. Arsino leans over Curl's body, whispering the words of some prayer or spell. Then she looks up. Her eyes are full of terror. Commander, I must inform you, we've fallen victim to a demonic plot, but I don't understand how or why. Priestess, you need to focus. Do you know what happened here or not? Yes, I think so. You know what a possession is? Where a demon can take over the body of a mortal? Well, there's a more cunning version of the process. When the demon possesses the body, the poor victim's soul is transferred to a special vessel. A vessel for souls. The item most commonly used for this purpose is a gemstone. How did the demons get here? The Sword of Valor was supposed to keep them away. They didn't get here. They've been hiding here all along, inside the jewelry. And now I realize these vessels are enchanted to ensure that no one sees them for what they truly are. That's why we didn't notice the demon's presence until the last moment. No one did. So this all happened because of some sparkly rocks? Wait, that means... Sela swears. Yes, it's all because of the sparkly rocks. I think the more expensive pieces house more powerful demons. Their maker had to make or to use more costly materials for the enchantments on those pieces to mask the demon's presence. And he didn't want his atrocities to leave him out of pocket. So let me get this straight. We paid this scumbag a small fortune so he could go and set a disgusting demon on us? What a crock. All the jewelry is made by the same person, Derek Sunhammer, right? That I do not know. Well, I do. I can smell it. All this shit comes straight from the same sewer. Did you say possession? So Curl was possessed by a demon that day back at the Houndheart's camp? The young boy's body is alive, but his soul is gone. Arsino moves her hand from pointing it at Curl to gesture at the other people lying motionless around her. as are the souls of the other guests, even the poor dogs. Their bodies have been possessed by demons for some time already, and their souls have been transferred into the jewelry. The demons behind this plot stole the cup, taking all the souls with them. Until the jewelry is found and destroyed, we have no hope of saving these poor people. Alen and Kiana are clutching each other's hands. The young woman speaks first. We can't leave it like this. Our friends need our help. I wish I knew if this tragedy could have been prevented. Don't blame yourself. Demons are famous for their guile for a reason. They use our better sentiments against us. How can I not blame myself when all this crap is happening around us? And even with her new divine power, Seela the dimwit can't do anything about it. What can we do, Commander? The demons have kidnapped the souls trapped in the jewelry. We must stop them. I know what we have to do. We need to get back to Dresden now. The first ring that possessed Curl, and the second ring I was stupid enough to give you, they both come from the same place. The shop owned by Derek Sunhammer. We have to get back to Dresden and pay the visit to the master jeweler. Let's hurry. We're not going to ask Alan to come with us. He is on his own, and he's got his wife to take care of. We do have some bodies to loot, though. At the very least. A belt of physical form +4, which is Dex Con. That's actually a pretty good belt. We have belt of dexterity, but that is slightly better because Constitution. What's our hit points? Our hit points are currently at how much? $141. That would be listed on this page. Oh, yeah, it's right. Oh my god, I'm just an idiot today. My apologies. I'm just stupid. 141 to 167. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's get out of here. We are 100% leaving. There is some table loot. Hopefully I'll get it when we leave. And we might. Pretty weird. I'm like crumb in my throat or something. It just kind of hurt for a sec. Oh, how are we doing for time, by the way? We are sitting at, well, actually, we're quite over time. We'll go to Dresden first. It won't take very long to do the Dresden thing. And then we'll be done with our video. Longest loading screen ever, though. Alright, there we go. Everyone just claps, and then demons appeared. Seela is standing with her weapon drawn, her eyes ablaze. Have you seen the bodies in the streets? I bet anything that this is the dueling of our jeweler. Let's go to the shop quick if you're ready. Yep, don't have a choice. It just tells us we have to go there. Damn it, damn demons. Commander Seela, praise Abadar you're alive. The usually dignified Arsino struggles to capture her breath after running and she says nervously, clenching her hands, I've received news from the other temples of Abadar. I've received news from other temples of Abadar. Most disturbing news. What we saw at Alan and Kiana's wedding has been happening across Mendev. People who bought Derek Sunhammer's jewelry have been dropping to the ground lifeless with demons emerging from their bodies. The damage done is hard to measure, demons appearing in 100 locations, and many of them immediately used the turmoil to commit atrocities, killing, stealing, wreaking wanton destruction. Some were quickly dealt with, the cursed jewelry taken from them, and the imprisoned souls freed, but most of the demons fled, taking the jewelry containing the souls of their poor victims with them. Derek Sunhammer has escaped too. The Inquisition of the Church of Iamade is searching for him, but they have no leads yet. The Church of Abadar is doing whatever they can. We also suffered losses, among both our congregation and our clergy. Arsino shakes her head sadly. Such a devious plot, and how skillfully it was executed. As Arsino speaks, Seela's face grows more and more grim, and her hands clench anxiously around her weapon. I saw that scumbag right here. I even talked to him. Didn't suspect a thing. I often get a sickening feeling from traitors. Some of them are nasty pieces of work. The way they rip people off. I got the same feeling from him. But I didn't even think of looking closer. So all his jewelry comes with a hidden surprise? Not all of it. The Inquisition combed through everything. Most of what was sold in Sunhammer's shops was perfectly ordinary. The demon jewelry was sold to a select few and always by Sunhammer directly, not through his golems. It's clear that he targeted his victims deliberately. How did no one notice anything? Magic, Knight Commander, and highly sophisticated magic at that. The jewelry items were well protected, and no one detected the demons hiding in them. If we assume that Derek Sunhammer had not only made the jewelry, but also charmed the items, we must conclude that he is an incredibly powerful and skilled spellcaster. I see. That's all I can tell you. Hope it's been helpful. It's within your power. Help track down Sunhammer and the Stolen Souls, Commander. This chaos must be stopped. Arsena bows to you and leaves. Seela, she threw up and angrily and sucks in a breath through her teeth, but then she seems to steady herself and looks at you, her eyes bright. Well, what do you know? Looks like we got ourselves tangled up in some demonic conspiracy. I'm so glad you came to the wedding with me and that we managed to find out what happened, because otherwise Seela the Dimwit would have come alone, given the bride a ring with a surprise demon inside, and would have failed miserably when she tried to help. But you were the one to notice something odd was happening, and you saved Kiana. At least I saved her, right? Good to know I'm not entirely useless, huh? Grim determination burns in Seela's eyes. Can't leave it like this. If anyone has an obligation to find the lowlife Sunhammer and return all the stolen souls, it's me. I'll do everything in my power to find them. Something tells me that the demon collaborating scumbag is somewhere here in the world wound. I'll seek help from every quarter. I'll interrogate imprisoned demons and cultists. Whatever it takes to get to the truth. Bunch of experience. We are nowhere even remotely close to a level, though. And this is where I'm going to leave you guys. For now, I will see you guys in the next video. I feel like this group is, in ways, far behind the other group, but in ways not, because we had that whole Polaris Fall thing. That was a big sort of adventure for us. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Take care.